guys were asking me, hey, how is it a Sam to drive at night? Well, here we are driving at night, and it's even raining. You can see the wipers working. No issues at all. It's nice and dry in here. I'll even turn on the cabin light. Check this out. Yeah, cabin light. See the back? Light all the way back there. So it's pretty bright. Visibility, not too bad. As you can see, there's rain on there, but you can still see visibility is great in this car anyway. Very beginning. So if you live in little rainy areas, like if you live out there in Seattle, nothing to worry. Nothing to worry about, right? Just like in Poland. It rains a lot in Poland. Some people even ask me, hey, how is this going to work in the snow? Well, it snows in Poland, and they drive this in Poland all the time. Again, nothing to worry about that there. Handles perfectly in the rain. No issues whatsoever. It's just like when you're in your car. I do have to turn the defrost on. The only issue is that it's gonna be too loud, and you know I don't want to mess up the audio. But as you guys can see, there's no water intrusion coming in the car. Sealed pretty well. And here's the dash at night. So while we're at it, and the bottom right there tells you how much power you have. So I still have full charge, because every time I drive the Sam, after I'm done, I'll just stick it in the plug and top it off again. And right here it tells you how much energy you've used. So the red part, that's when you're using power, right? Minus means you're taking power from the battery. When it goes to the green side, it's gonna go ahead and you're regenerating power back into the battery. And the only bummer with this dumb light right here is that, man, either this vehicle is so light or the sensor's not working properly. We've missed an entire series of lights. So I'm waiting for someone. There we go. We got someone in my rearview mirror right here. Side mirror. Someone's coming. No, they're making it right. So they're not going to set off the trigger. Ooh, okay, it's yellow. So let's see if we get to go. Let's see if we get to go. No, we're not going. The left turn on that side went. Let's see if we get to go. No, look at that. I missed another one. Son of a bee. Okay, so that could be a problem. But this is the only light where I have this problem. Anywhere else, I have no issues with lights. But here I do. Okay, it's yellow again. I have somebody on the left side, the protected left. There they go. There's Mini Cooper. And we have some people coming behind us. Come on, can somebody please go straight? Look at this. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. And it's just this light. Finally. I have to have this guy next to me help me. It's crap. Any other light is fine. So there we go. Let's look at the right now. I'm pulling power, and as you can see, there's a red light right there. The red light there means when that thing is on, that means your battery's full, and they're not gonna. It's not gonna generate power back into the battery, because you know why should? Even my Tesla does that. You know, when you have a full charged battery, why would you put back power into it? Okay, so now you're going to be hearing noise from the rain outside, the splashing of the water, and also from the defroster. I couldn't wait any longer. You know, safety's first, right? So what lights do I see in the Sam when I'm in it at night? On the right side, you have your gear selectors, and you also have your hazard right there. And now I got my blinkers because we're making a right turn. On the left side, you have your touchscreen right there. It's a pop-out screen. And you have your selectors here for Eco, Sport, and Snow. Or I guess it's inclement weather. And you may ask, well, what does snow, what does it do? The difference when you put it on snow mode is that it doesn't regenerate any power back into the battery. Because what happens is when you let off on the accelerator pedal, it slows your car down. It's harnessing that momentum back into the battery. When you're driving in the snow, that's one thing you don't want is something stopping like that, or even just in the rain, I guess. As you can see, it's raining pretty hard here, and the car is performing perfectly. Oh, continuing on to the side, my model does not have the heated seats, but it has the function for that. And then you have your defrost, right, the one that we're using right now. And to the immediate right of that is your fan speed. You have 3 fan speed. And then next to that would be your light indicators. I mean, I feel safe. I feel comfortable. I don't feel like it's something rickety that I'm gonna be worried about driving in the rain. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, so as you can see, I let off on the pedal. Now it's charging the battery back. That is the best thing with electric cars, is that it tries not to waste energy. So right here I have a protected green light, and I'm cruising along, and it's regenerating battery back into the battery. No issue with the car. I mean, how many times have I said that? It's really cool. I know a lot of people are hesitant about the SAM, and thank you, Helio Motors, for messing it up for everybody. But these cars are great. Everybody's so worried about so many stuff. Look at that. I just hit like big old puddles. It handled it. No issues. I ain't aquaplane or anything like that. It's just still no problem. Just cruising along. Because, I mean, for the price that you're paying for, you're gonna pay $9,995. Well, of course, plus your shipping and tax. But I mean, if we're talking about like a brand new vehicle, because people always say, well, I can buy me a used Leaf. Well, buy yourself a used Leaf. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Do it. But to some of you, don't be afraid of trying something different. And trust me, driving in this thing, you're gonna become an instant celebrity. You know, that's why I had to tint the windows, and I don't really care if these windows, I needed to have special tints on them because they're not glass. They're strong polycarbonate plastic, and you know, these are like acrylic. It's not gonna shatter on you. It's like a plexiglass on a hockey rink. I literally wanted the tint because wherever I go, everybody's staring at me. You know, but I guess that's my fault. That's my fault because I wanted to drive this vehicle. It's cool, man. It's cool. You're not using any gas. I am totally not afraid to drive this vehicle anywhere. Well, what about the freeway? Well, you gotta pick your battles, man. Like some of you guys were married for a long time like me. You don't pick a fight with your spouse every time there's some sort of disagreement. You gotta pick your battles. Just like this. I'm not gonna take this car across country. You can. People shouldn't just be worried about everything too much. You know,
I'm not gonna order this vehicle until it has a until this vehicle has crash airbags and all that nonsense.
I've been driving for like 20 plus years. Not once that I needed some sort of an airbag to protect me. Yes, it's good to have that peace of mind that, hey, if I get in a wreck, I have an airbag to protect me. This car is made for city driving. Sure, you may have, I mean, if we're gonna be living worrying about every little details of everything, man, that is some, it's okay if you feel that way. I don't. Just like I like to spend the money that I have, even though I have some old school family relatives, even my mom, I had to school her on my way of thinking. Because tomorrow is not guaranteed. Tomorrow's not guaranteed for me. Tomorrow's not guaranteed for you. If I, for some reason, die tonight, I'm a happy man. I got everything I want in life. I've seen most of the world. I have a great family. I've driven and owned beautiful cars, including this one. And the best part of this, Sam, man, it's not expensive. Damn, so don't forget to put a deposit down on Sam. Go to our website, www.sam-of-usa.com, and put a reservation for yours. I really want you guys to experience this, especially you Elio people. And I know a lot of you want the Elio because of the range that you can get with it. That's great. And I feel bad for some of you that really need that range, that looking to buy the car for driving a few hundred miles. But sadly, I don't think it's going to happen. Driving in the middle, in the center driving position, it's really cool. You guys should experience it. And for those of you who are business minded, man, buy a fleet of this thing, rent it out on Turo, put it by the airport, make some money out of it. It's going to pay for it after a while, because there's going to be so many people that are in it, that see it and smile. Oh my God, I wish I could try it. You know what? You can rent one of mine's. That's what I'm gonna do. That's a good idea, right? Let's buy a bunch of these and park it at the Ontario airport and some in LAX. That'd be great. All right, if any of you guys want to part with me, DM me down below. Let's do this and make some money. But all kidding aside, guys, here's how it is in the Sam in the nighttime, in the dark. As you can see, there's still light back there. Right now we are waiting. She's at our dance class. I'm waiting to pick her up in the rain. Rain or shine, the Sam is gonna be doing its job. What I did was I bought one of these little military pouch that hooks up to the back of those military backpacks, because it's got like these little belt things in the back. So I just use that there to put everything in. Like, you know, it has to put in my things in there, stuff like your registrations and things like that. Well, your accessory charger's right there. I use that to plug in my flux capacitor so that I can charge my phone and other devices if I had to. And on this side, I have like my little cell phone holder. I can't believe somebody on one of my videos said,
"Man, that dashboard is crap."
Dude, you're not buying a Bentley. The original Sam's, this was plastic. We were able to put leather on there. It's not cheap leather either. You have leather seats. The original Sam has some lame old fabric seats. To exit the cars, the silver one. That one is a switch so you can open and close the door. it locks it so no one can open it. So if you're taking a nap in your Sam, you can put that. This emergency yellow thing's right here. You pop that open if this thing, the locking mechanism there's no power or something like that. This right here controls your overhead lights. Okay, so I have it on right now, but you can, if you push it forward, that opens only when you open the door. That right there, the knob to your right, the lever, the pull lever, this is for your front bonnet right there, or your front hood. Right here on the left side, this is your brake, parking brake pedal, and then to release it is the exact same thing as what's on this side, but on your left side that releases the brakes. Some of the questions that we have are, how am I going to maintain it, or how much does it cost to maintain this vehicle? Nothing. The only thing that's going to cost you is when you charge the vehicle. It's easy to work on if you have to do work on something, and we will be there to support you all the way if there's any questions. And a lot of questions, I did have a couple of questions, and the techs in Poland kind of just walked me through it. He said, oh, check this, check that. Perfect. Easy. It's like, it's just like any old technology. Your cell phone, your Samsung or your iPhone. If something's glitching, what do? Reboot it. Same thing with this car. The same thing with my Tesla. Sometimes the screen doesn't work. What do? I'm not going to call the service center. I just reboot it and it works again. Same thing here. You hear the click. Scoots over. She gets right in. She gets ready to go. Gets her stuff. You all good, babe? Alright. So she's putting on a seatbelt. Easy, easy. And off we go.